which God has given to those who are called to serve in this office. We heard about how a minister must devote himself to examining God's word and proclaiming it in a pure and simple manner. He must administer the sacraments, call on the name of the Lord, teach children, govern God's church together with the ruling elders, and share God's truth with the world. Now, these descriptions which we've heard in our form are an attempt to summarize the teaching that we find in all of Scripture. It's an attempt to summarize the teaching we find in passages like Ephesians 4, Matthew chapter 28, 2 Corinthians 2, which Arthur read this morning, and also Colossians chapter 1, which we've just read together now. And in some respects, we could say that the passage we've read from Colossians contains the most clear and the most concise description given in all of Scripture about the work that God expects from His ministers. In the example of Paul, God has given us a biblical standard, a checklist, if you like, which we can go to in order to evaluate the spiritual leadership in our churches. But before we begin to focus on the specifics that Paul mentions in verses 24 to 29, we need to know why Paul wrote this letter and why he felt that it was so important for the Colossians to know about his ministry. Now, Paul wrote this letter to the Colossians whilst he was in prison in a response to some very bad news that he heard about them. He heard that these Christians in Colossians, they're very eager to grow in their knowledge of God, eager to grow in wisdom. They want to become mature Christian believers. Now that's a good thing. But instead of looking to Jesus Christ and the objective truths of the gospel as a source of wisdom, it seems as if these Christians were being persuaded and duped by the fine-sounding words and clever arguments of people in their society. They were being told that they need to perform certain rituals, certain ceremonies to protect themselves from evil spirits and to make sure that they can keep growing as believers. Faith in Christ is good, yes, but now they're being told they must do all these extra things if they're going to grow and if they're going to make sure their life force remains safe. And Paul's letter is an attempt to address these issues. He begins in chapter 1, verses 3 to 13, by telling the Colossians about his prayers for them. He's thanking God for their faith that he's heard about, and he's asking God to fill them with his knowledge of his will in all spiritual wisdom and understanding. These Colossians want to grow as Christians, and so he prays that God will enable them to grow. And then he goes on with that famous, beautiful poem, which we read from verses 10, where he reminds the Colossians that Jesus Christ is the Supreme Lord of the whole world. He's in control of everything. He has reconciled us to God, even though we were alienated from God, even though we were his enemies. And Jesus Christ is also the one who will ultimately present us holy and blameless before the Father on the day of judgment, if only we continue in the faith and the hope of the gospel.